It was at this moment I knew I messed up. Getting ready to go on the Pro Open line up in Presque Isle, Maine. First race of the season. Feeling good about the sled, feeling good about the odds here against the competition, and just waiting on the line. Took a little while for the semi-pros to line up, and then for the pros here to get the green flag. So we were running a little bit hot. Here we go. Decent jump off the line, and really just that skidoo horsepower was pulling pretty good. Came out of the line second in the first corner here, lining up Noah Cole. He had got a pretty good jump, and basically just a drag race to the next corner, a hairpin here. Had him squared up and ended up getting T-boned here. So not ideal, and basically had the sled flipped up on the side, had to toss it over, and again having issues with the rewind handle. Couldn't get the sled to start, so kind of stuck here. Unfortunately, the semi-pro racers are going to be coming along shortly, and hoping not to get hit. Just trying to get the sled out of the way, and not exactly a light snowmobile to lift when you already have your heart beating from the start of the race. So doing my best to get it out of the way here, but as you can see, not moving too quickly to get it out of the way, and the semi-pros are coming. So super bummed to have this happen. The sled was really fast, as you see some of the clips coming up, but just basically took us out of contention, just getting essentially wrecked in the second corner. Trying to square up Noah there, it just didn't work out. Was really hoping to walk away with a pretty good finish on this one. So continuing basically just get the sled out of the way now. Luckily the track crew was really good at Presque Isle. They were really on point with the side-by-sides and coming over to help out whenever you had any issues. So really good on their part. Ended up coming over here with a rope so I could get it started.
What's that?
Want to start it? Starting it?
Yeah.
Go back over there. How much do you need? I don't need. Oh, okay. Alright, tether cord, yeah.
Finally get it going here. Now time to get all the body work back on, which you can do in the shop, and it's pretty easy, but when you're pretty flustered and wanting to get in the sled going again, it can take a minute. But getting the sled back running here, unfortunately, basically got me close to a lap down. Once I do get everything back buttoned up, the track was about a 6-mile course, and essentially the rest of the pro class had pretty much completed a lap, as you'll see here. Coming around on my right hand side down that straightaway is the pro class, and showing who hit me the #1 sign real quick, and away. The sled was pretty quick. I ended up running about a lap and a half or so in front of the pros, and they kind of were keeping pace with me, but I wasn't necessarily slower than the leaders. So pretty bummed that I had that wreck, because I think the sled had a lot of speed and a lot of potential. But that's racing, so just enjoy some clips here of it flying. here letting the leaders go by. They were somewhat behind me, gaining on a little bit, but just didn't want to have some snow dust or really interfere with their lines or anything like that because Luke Vady was on one here and Remington Lassard right on his tail. They were moving pretty good, so just didn't want to interfere with their race at all. So let them go by, and then just decided to kind of hang with them, and then had probably one of my worst crashes I've had in a while, at least, and ended up hitting a stump of about 90. So it wasn't ideal there. And that stump essentially had a marker out in front of it in the laps before, and someone hit the marker. So the line essentially changed and exposed that stump, which right after that, someone else actually hit the same stump and hit the same thing. So I ended up rolling a few hundred feet, was pretty dizzy, but walked away okay from that. So lucky for that. And really ready to get that sled back in action and get a little bit more top end speed and a little bit better handling, but really has a lot of potential, a lot of power. So I'm excited for the next Pro Open race and hoping for a clean start and to really show what that sled can do. So excited for the next one, and yeah, we'll take you along for the journey when we get there. Thanks, everyone. Take care.